Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the Dallas Cowboys are still making moves. As I welcome you back to Attack on Cowboys, we have the Cowboys signing more offensive linemen. And what could this actually mean for their NFL draft plans? Let's get right into it and be sure to subscribe for more Dallas Cowboys content. First, let's take care of some bills. Look, don't be like me, y'all. Do not get on your significant other's nerves, constantly asking them, babe, where's my wallet? Have you seen my wallet? But now I have a foolproof plan as to how I will never ever lose track of my wallet again. And that's because it literally has not only a tracker in it, but you can make that mug sound off too. So that way you'll always be able to keep track of your brand new Ekster wallet. On top of the sleek design of this wallet, I mean, it does have a super classy minimalist type look. It's made of really high quality material, but it also is RFID protected, meaning no one can steal your information with one of them little scamming scanners. And it actually comes in a variety of colors and designs suited for both him and hers, or whatever you go by. These wallets can actually hold up to 12 different cards that you can fan out with just the push of a button. And it actually has one of these stretchy straps right here that you can use as a cash strap if you want to carry around some cash as well. Be sure to check out some of Ekster's most popular products like the Ekster Wallet, the Card Holder Pro, and don't forget to get the tracker and finder cards so that way you don't lose any of your wallets ever again. And be sure to use the promo code that's listed on the screen so you can get a discount on your first purchase with Ekster. Appreciate Ekster for sponsoring this video. Yes, they paying me for this, but I actually really like this wallet, and I think you would too. All right, so we see here, Jordan Schultz is reporting the Cowboys are signing veteran offensive lineman Hakeem Adeniji, who has 15 career starts. He can play both tackle and guard spots. All right, so essentially, this right here is just simply more offensive line depth, y'all. I wouldn't be looking at Hakeem Adeniji as a move that you're going to be making that's going to move any type of needle. No, this isn't an egg smasher. No, this isn't the type of move that everyone should be excited about or anything like that. I think this is simply a depth move. Now, what this does let me know, the fact that they are still signing guys as depth moves, specifically guys like Hakeem Adeniji. If you actually take a look at Hakeem Adeniji, he was drafted in the 2020 NFL Draft in the 6th round by the Cincinnati Bengals. He was waived by the Bengals on August 29th, 2023. Signed to the Minnesota Vikings practice squad on August 31st, 2023, signed to the Vikings active roster on October 5th, 2023, and signed as an unrestricted free agent by the Cleveland Browns on March 13th, 2024. And if we actually take a look at Hakeem Adeniji, we can see that he's a 6'4", 300-pound guy. He came out of Kansas, and coming out of the draft, when he was coming into the league, he was looked at as nothing more than a potential average backup or special teamer. All right, so with that being said, that it's very clear this is not one of those guys that you're really expecting to compete for a starting job or anything. I think this is depth. And what makes it very interesting that they made this move is the fact that the Cowboys already have 14 offensive linemen on their roster before they made this move. So you can see here, before the move was made, man, you had 14 guys occupying the offensive line position on the roster. You just signed Sadiq Charles. You already have Asim Richards. You have Brock Hoffman, who could potentially be that right guard starter. You still have TJ Bass. Nate Thomas is a very interesting name that a lot of people are interested to see what he has. And then obviously you got guys like Robert Jones that you also signed. So the Cowboys have done quite a bit of work free agency wise in that offensive line room. And with that being said, I think it's safe to say the Cowboys are done, y'all. I just don't see them spending a premium draft pick on that offensive line position where you can see that they have now 15 offensive linemen currently on the roster. They're going to have to cut or release at least a couple of these guys, move some of these guys to the practice squad, because there's just no way you can go into NFL season with 15 of your 53 roster spots taken up by just the offensive line. And you already have a lot of questions at receiver and corner and linebacker. There's a lot of spaces you're going to be needing to reserve for injured players that you want to come back. Demo, Trevon Diggs, all these guys. So this move to me, nothing burger. I'm not going to blow it up. I'm not going to act like it's this big thing. I'm simply only making a video because it's Dallas Cowboys news, and I'm loyal to the game, y'all. I'm loyal to the game. I got to make sure y'all boys stay informed. But Hakeem Adeniji, just the body, y'all. Now, as it pertains to how this may affect their NFL draft plans, I think it's very clear they're going to be going weapons, y'all. I don't think that they're going to be addressing the trenches on the offensive side of the ball in this year's NFL draft. Not with 3 or 4 offensive lineman signings being made. I just don't see that making sense, especially in the context of what this team actually needs. So I don't know if this affects the draft at all, because like I said, I never thought they were going to use a first or a second or even a third on an offensive lineman this year. And this right here, this just solidifies it even more. Another guy with some starting experience, but again, not a needle mover, y'all. Either way, appreciate you guys tuning in. Be sure to subscribe for more Cowboys content. And how about them Cowboys? I'm still sick, y'all. I'm still real sick.
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still them boys? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still them boys. Hey! Woo! Oh, shut up, my boy. Hey! I'm still them boys.